Do you want to be loaded in EL beyond your imaginable beliefs? Are you a one-man? And if you're not a one-man hive, this video might be a very good reason to start a terrible habit. Yo, hey guys, it's Beast, back with some more beastly content, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to become the god of the market. So, this is applicable to those who have alts. I'm going to go ahead and show you a bit of how I set up my drive, how I organize stuff, and just a little bit of simple tricks you can do in order to make your life a lot easier if you do want to run the market for a bit. If you live in a server currently that the market prices are just a little bit too high for your liking, and you would like to become the new market god, watch this video. So the first thing we're gonna do, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you a website. The thing we're gonna do is take a look at this website right here, odex.gg/item database. So this is the specific page you actually need to go. You can just go to odex.gg. It has like a menu. You can select which one you need to go to, but you need to go to the item database, and you can actually click by types. So for survival device wise, this is everything. So this is pretty much all the common stuff sold on Marketplace. This will tell you everything you need to go through and get unlocked. Even the portable diving gear, you might as well get every single thing. That way you can sell all of them on your market, right? So in order, this is the first step. So we're gonna go through, and let me go ahead and show you my one-man hive setup. So depends on the number of alts you actually have, how many of these you're going to be able to get checked off. But if you are like me and you're an 8-man, 1-man hive, there's a very good chance you're going to be able to check off every single thing. So pretty much what I'm going through here and doing is just writing down all of my mematics that I currently have, and then also checking off anything that I currently, so like some things don't have things selected yet. I'm leaving this over here, and I actually have this also loaded on my second device, so I'll be able to scroll up and down on it and just add stuff to it on the second device without having to switch tabs again. And I'm just gonna go through here and we're gonna log all of these. And I don't think I want to show you like the entire process of this, like me sitting here going through this, but I will go ahead and give you a little bit of an example, and then I'm gonna get on into this. I will see you in a bit. So my main's already fully logged, and once again, like I said, I now play a one-man hive on 5 characters on one single account and then 3 on the other. I can get this up to 8, or really technically 10 if I was playing on somewhere at a 16 hive, which honestly 10 sounds like the perfect number to me. I think that's the perfect number of plots. I don't really think you need more than that. I might work on getting more characters somehow, but regardless, we need to leave a slot open for the Pokemon scenario coming up, because I'm not abandoning this for Pokemon, man. But here is the Beasto 1 account. It's level 47. It's not quite level 50, but that's only one single nomadic specialization. That just means that we're not going to do very much on the level 50s yet. I've been a little slacking. I've pretty much just been daily logging in when it comes to running the one-man hive, and then going out and doing races and just having fun in the game. You know, whatever you want to enjoy in a sandbox, you can enjoy in a sandbox. So all we're going to do now is just go through and see which ones we actually have on here and just get them all wrote down on the doc. That way I can also write down on the doc. I'll show you that in a little bit. We'll go through like categorizing things and also listing out other things besides survivable devices. But for now, I'm just going to go through and I'm going to get every single nomadic currently recorded, and since this one already has everything, all I need to do here is record it. A lot of my other characters, I haven't selected the mematics yet. That's what I suggest you do when you level up your other alts. If you don't need to select them for a mematic, don't do it. You just need to go through here though and write all of these down in your drive. Alrighty, so I've actually logged all of the ones on the main account. We're actually over here on the alt account now. Now, this is the secondary Steam account. So here's the dealio. 2 of my characters have nothing selected except for Sulfur Chemist, and they're both, well, and it looks like Shell Dish, Shellbreak for some weird reason. Regardless, all of these are still available. Now let me show you what I've set up and how I did it. I am just gonna go ahead and show you a little bit of this now. It's gonna more organizing things. So, well, bang. right here. So we're gonna look at this in a second. This is also some funness that we're working on here, but for now we're gonna, and I think I'm gonna actually rework some other things. So we're gonna make this thing a really nice one, because I plan on keeping this server for quite a while, so I want this page to be nice. But right here's Hive members. So let's go back here. As you can see, I've got them all listed out. Now, anything that was a survival device. Now, survival devices aren't the only things that we're going to be selling in the marketplace, but for now, we're going to get the survival items category out of the way. That covers most items when it comes to vendor items. Now, there's a couple other items that I really wish were in the survival items category. However, they're in other categories, but we're going to go through all the categories and get them organized as well. I'm just going to show you survival devices for an example. So as you can see here, we have all the Hive members, and they're all listed in green. Now, on my second device, I actually can open this one. This is survival items. Now, for this just tells me all the survival items there is. I've updated a couple things right here. So this is listed as a checklist, and I think I'm going to write it as weekly. I guess maybe I should just do like last crafted. Days lasted is going to be the last one. So how I actually got this item database. Bang. So here we go, survival devices. All I did was copy paste. So you can just copy paste this and you can edit it as you need. You can also just copy just 1 or 2 sections and it'll automatically make this sort of graph design thing I got going on here. Everything's here is editable. This isn't a screenshot. This is all editable right here. So you can really make your One Man Hive document really, really nice. And then it's just Control V, boop, it's gonna paste it. We'll go ahead and Control Z that, take it away. Super duper easy. And then I copied, like I said, just the front part of it. Checklist right here. We got Winter Beast 01. This is just pretty much telling me every single survival item and which alt it's on in a quick little menu I can look at here. As you can see, we have the Chef's Knife, the Lightning Impulse Regulator, the Portable Rainwater Collector, we have the E-Grabber. So yeah, Chef's Knife, Portable Diving Gear. So what do we have left? 1, 2, 3, and it looks like 4 left. So with that, I have 2 alts left with full nomadic unlocks to go through. So we're going to try and get every single one of these survival items done, and then we're going to go on to the next thing. I also have nomadic specialization frags, which I'm going to also cover, how to get those real quickly. A lot of this is mainly the organization and how to make your One Man Hive the most with the nomadics. And this is exactly how you do it. So let's go ahead and get back in game now. I'm going to just go ahead and move this over here. And we're going to take a look at this. So we'll bang. There we go. So we're back in game now. Nomadic selection list. So let's go ahead and check the first one. Which all did it get? Jump booster. So I really want that, but I also need portable diving gear. So this one's jump booster. This one is, and once again, let's go ahead and check those frags real quickly. It won't take long. So this way. Oh, yeah. I'm so confused right now. Okay, so this base has about 1 million different ways you can go to everything. I've showed that a little bit before. We'll take this hallway right here, though. So I've added on a little bit. You can't tell we got a new storage set up here. So what we're actually here to look at is all of the frags that we have. So I have a frags chest right here, mem frags. These are just all gotten from Miss Memory. So you just ask in the world chat, see if anybody's seen Miss Memory, and you can actually spend, let me show you the currency real quickly. You can actually spend, I do believe it is, oh, do I not have any? So let's see if I have any to redeem. Usually you'll get some in the mail. So just whenever Eternal Dreamers are defeated, you'll get these reality fragments stacking up. So if you have, say, 8 characters, all of them just have free reality things to grab. So you can actually redeem weeks and weeks worth of free nomadics from Miss Wish, as long as you find a Miss Wish. So really, it's just going out and doing dream zones. You'll find a Miss Wish eventually. But aside from that, here's everything that we have. We're going to see if anything in here is actually important that we might want. We already have that. A lot of these are probably actually duplicates, so that kind of sucks. So this one's a really good grenade, and this is actually sellable too. This will be actually very high value if I have Cryosphere to go with it. Even if I don't, Cryosphere to go with it, and it's a very high value. I will explain the Cryosphere shield in the future. It's rather an upcoming build, but we don't really seem to have anything that we need. We already have load handling. So I guess we got to choose which one we want to unlock right now, and then we're probably going to have to re-roll for one of these. So for now, since we're working on these, and I really wanted Jump Booster here, but we'll try again on another character. Maybe I'll just find some to buy. It's really a personal item there. I just don't want to use an energy drink for a slot. Load handling right here. Explosives on the go. We don't got really anything here. We'll leave it for now, actually. We don't even need to select that yet. We'll decide it another time. It looks like it's just going to be something we just toss there, though. So Explosive Sacks and Explosive Sack is done. So is Explosives on the go. Don't really care about the boosted pickaxes. Portable updraft device used to temporarily summon an updraft in the location for 30 seconds. can use up to 10 times. Doesn't really look like it has a long cooldown either. So we're actually going to pick this up because I already have this and I don't have this yet, and I want to sell this as well. That's another item I can sell. Precious metal refining, I have that a bunch. Combo chipsets, I don't know if I have that. Let's go check the list real quick. So combo chipset, let's see here. We'll just do a Control F and do combo. No, we do not have it. So we're going to go ahead and go back now. We're going to take that. That is definitely something I still want. I want to get as many different things as I can. I'll even have multiple trade goods. I do not care. So this one right here, Adrenaline Shot Phoenix. Adrenaline shots take less damage for the first 10 seconds after spawning. Improved formula. So you can actually craft these. Take less damage for 10 seconds and slowly recover HP. I don't like that it recovers HP for my build, but it's not really that big of a deal. And it's slow, so we'll see. Might actually be good for another build, but we're going to ignore this. Can use Hot Rock Core to generate electricity. Power output plus 30. No. I mean, kind of cool, but no, I don't want to use that. We're going to make these. So we can also craft and sell improved adrenaline shots now. That's actually something of use of sorts. Pulse power device. When in your backpack upon being struck by lightning, recover all HP and gain movement speed. So I don't believe we actually had this one. Let's go ahead and select this now. And I'm not even going to write down anything that like is a trades good right now. I'm not even going to write it down. I'm just going to get these selected. So let's go ahead and head to the next character now. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get on into this now. So I've already went ahead and actually organized all of these, and I want to go ahead and show you the current progress. So let me go ahead and move that all over here. So right here, we have added the final memetics here. So as you can see, we actually got a lot of greens here, but only some of them are survival items. So let's go ahead and head over here. All we're missing now is the activated carbon filter, the portable rainwater collector, and of course, that's it. So we're missing 2 things. We're gonna head on over to odex.gg/mematic list now. And the 2 that we are needing is activated carbon filter and portable rainwater collector. So we're going to go ahead and do portable rainwater. So we don't need that part. Rainwater. So 5, 10, and 15, right? So 5, 10, 15 is what we're going to need to be rerolling. And then, of course, one more item now. We also need the activated carbon filter. So activated carbon filter. And we could have copy pasted this in a little bit quicker, but 5, 10, 15 as well. So we just need to be re-rolling our 5, 10, 15s that are just not mandatory. So for now, we're actually going to go back to this full list here, and we're going to see what 10s we have at our disposal on the current ones, and we're just going to go through and re-roll what we can on all of them. So as you can see here, we have the Arctic Beast 02 at, and I think I'm logged in on the main. Okay, so we're going to go re-roll our 10 if we can. So let's go ahead and see. Alrighty, so we do have one re-roller, so let's go ahead and try this. We're re-rolling our 10 here. Hopefully we have some luck here. Let's see if we get one of them. Well, bang, re-rolled, roasted, dried, and slow, BP expansion, activated carbon filter, just like that first try. Awesome. So I'm now going to add that to my thing and also update my list real quick. Alrighty, so real quickly, I'm going to go ahead and show you what you would do if you get onto the account and you don't actually have any nomadic re-rollers. You're actually going to want to head over here to Seasonal Challenge. This is where these are held. Now, there's another thing I really want to show you as well. So, if we go over here and we go over to Shop, we can actually just, no, it's not Shop. So, we need to actually go into the Season menu here, and then Season Challenge is actually in the same menu, Challenge, Shop, and then there's Other right here. You can actually buy, what is 2 of these? I think it's a monthly limit. I'm not sure if it's account-wide or character-wide. It's probably account-wide, but let's go ahead and try this. This is the one I'm wanting to re-roll, so we're going to try this twice, and hopefully we get it on this one. We don't have to do this again. So, portable rainwater collector. Is that really it? Is that it? Is that what we need? I think that is. So, yes, it is. That's awesome. Arctic Beast 01. So, that is literally, I'm deleting my graph for a second. Alrighty, so that actually means that we have all of the survival gear done. Now, let me go back over to Odex real quickly just so you can have an easy way of doing this. So once again, I guess I'll show this one single more time just a little bit better so I can show you how to actually organize this. Alrighty, so here we go. So we got survival devices, and then there's also tactical items for the Space Blisters, and this is an item database, so anything that you want to sell, you can sell here. So if you want to sell seeds and you want to know what every single seed is, here's a really easy way to do that. You can also make inventories on this and create an inventories page where you can just know how many seeds you have by looking real quickly. You can type in the name of blueberry and Control F. You'll find exactly the seeds you want just by searching up this way. This is another really good way of organizing things. You can also keep inventory. For scraps right here, this will tell you all the different types of scraps. I don't really think it matters. I don't like. It's weird that there's a list of this. I don't really think you need that specifically. But then also fuel. There's food. So if you want to sell foods, you want to know all sorts of foods there are. You can just do this. And then also, of course, there is ammo, access cards. So I guess click access cards now. Technically, not the access cards themselves, but one specific one. But we're not doing that. So mainly, it's going to be tools. Tools is actually going to contain some information you're going to want to need. Now, the thing about tools is not all of these are things you might actually want to sell. So you might actually want to, you know, pick and choose what it is you're using. So, and enhanced flame pickaxe, I think that's PvP only. They really should mark if it's PvP only on this site. There's a complaint. Anyway, so thermium, helium, you get it. I know there's certain things. So I think you can sell chaosium lanterns. And then we're also going to go curiosity catchers. You might want to sell those. You could possibly sell those. I'm not really going to say for sure, but you could possibly sell those. As for really the only thing I'm seeing here is the electric drill and the logging chainsaw. You might just want to copy this section right here, and you could sell even both variants if you wanted to, but what I'd suggest doing actually is just probably copying one section at a time and then going in and pasting it. So like Control C and then go paste it and go paste it. And any other tools that you come across that you want to be putting in a tool section, here's where you could do it. As you can see, there's just look through it, make sure there's not anything on there you want to be selling. I was thinking there was like a ice and fire dagger in tools, but I'm guessing that's in something else. So we have survival device and then tactical items, and this is pretty much the last slot. So space twister, yes, you want to sell those. Grenades, improved grenades and stuff like that, you can sell some of that. There's some specific grenades you can actually craft. I'm actually going to show you on the nomadic list a couple different types of grenades that are based upon nomadic specializations that are extremely good, as well as a couple other what I consider purple grade nomadics. And that's the other thing. I color sort my stuff just so that I know what's what, and if I'm looking for a specific thing, I just look for that color. And just another way of organizing stuff. So as you can see here, spectrum generator. Let me tell you a little bit about a spectrum generator. This is like a not that talked about item here. So this is actually obtainable through the Wishbox. Like you can get literally stacks and stacks of these through Wishboxing with blueberry stuff. But spectrum generator. This will cloak you for 15 seconds. Just like the other, and this is literally something Wishboxable. This is better than the other cloak because it's every 15 seconds. You just get a bunch of them from Wishbox. They're free this way. You don't have to go out and buy them or craft them. If you have the nomadic, craft them, of course. But regardless, they're free. I mean, I get them extra as a byproduct of other things I'm after in the Wishbox. Then we also got the vortex throwing grenade daggers and the fire throwing daggers. You might want to sell fusion lighters. You can copy that here. Now, it's high explosive shrapnel. So see, these are made when you get a certain nomadic. This is really good as well. Thermite grenades deals 100% inflicts burn, gradually decreases against structures of level 3 and higher. What does this do? Moderate destructiveness against structures. I don't know if that's. I hope that doesn't work in PvE. Anyway, yeah, I feel like you could destroy someone's base with that grenade. I shouldn't have showed you to do that. Anyway, so let's continue here. Let's go find something else to look at. If you wanted to sell weaver snares, I guess if you're in Way of Winter. Then snowmobile, enhanced snowmobile. These are sellable items. Frost armor, automatically generate a powerful shield in low temperatures. When the temperature drops below 0 degrees Celsius, you gain a shield of 200% PSI intensity, refreshing every 300 seconds. Enhanced frost shield automatically generates a powerful shield in low temperatures. When the temperature drops below 0 degrees Celsius, cold resist plus 20%, you gain a shield of 500 PSI intensity, refreshing every 300 seconds. So I'm after the enhanced frost one, but this is another nomadic I'm going to be hunting for because this is even more powerful than the cryosphere shield. That's amazing. Unless that's what cryosphere is enhanced frost armor. But regardless, I'm going to be making enhanced frost armor soon. I need to unlock the ice crystal and the fire crystal nomadic to actually make the enhanced version, but we need to make that enhanced version because versus 200 to 500 of 500%. Yeah, that's nice. But I think that's a different one than what I'm used to. So I think I can stack them. Oh my god. The build's gonna be nuts. Anyway, you can also sell other stuff. Say you're in Way of Winter, portable warmers and portable ACs. You can actually get these out of the Wishbox if you feed them the right materials. Very in stacks once again. So that's another thing you could sell on the market if you have a one-man hive, because Wishboxing is very easy as one-man hive. Improved portable turrets. Now there's all kinds of MG turrets, so you might actually want to select multiple of these and then edit the name a little bit to write like it emulates your effect or, you know, whatever else, the phantasm, whatever it has. So Stardust barriers, I also get these in Wishboxes a lot. Maybe price them low, you could try and sell them. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm going to bother with it. They're doing this magic for me and giving me materials back to make other things that sell for higher value. So As you can see here though, there's other things in here as well. Now you can copy all this stuff you want, or if you prefer to make out your own, here's really easy how to do this. What I'm gonna do, here's an easy way to do it, here's a cheat way to do it. You can just select like any part you want. So like, let's say we select just this. You can literally just select this and you can add on to it after. So once you start it from a copy paste, you can, oh, well, that's weird, it selected just the image there. So let's do something like this, Control C. So now we'll try this. There we go. Now we're started, and we can actually go here and add insert row below. Boom, there's a row below. Insert column beside. So once again, insert row, insert column to the left. This means I can do like a checklist here now. If I wanted to make a title, I could do a click this, and then I'd right click it, insert row above. Boom, and now that gives me just this really, is that really it? No, there's no way. Okay, yeah, we clicked the wrong one. So we need to click this box and then insert row above. I think you can even move around the rows, but regardless, they could be like the title card, and then, you know, increase the font a little bit so you can see it. It's super easy to do this type of stuff, and this will definitely, it should be increasing, but the spelling thing might be messing with us. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. So we can increase the font here and everything. So we can make this a real big title. I think you could even center it just by like, there should be a center button. Regardless, definitely worth using Google Drive. Definitely a great tool. It's a free tool, and it's the one I always use when I'm doing this type of stuff. I don't need this though, so we're gonna get rid of this. And I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, but yeah.